Happy Friday, everybody. Marlene, aka Snowgardener 307, here for Back to the Basics. During our Back to the Basics today, we're going to be doing a few different things. First of all, we're going to go ahead and talk about what I spent this last week. And then we're going to go ahead and unstuff my wallet and restuff my wallet. Then I want to talk to you guys about budget categories. I had somebody ask me about how many budget categories is too many budget categories. So we're going to talk about that. And then I've got some happy mail that's been sitting here for way too long. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. Let's go ahead and just rip the Band-Aid off for the weekly spending. We did have some spending that was a little bit unusual this week, but it's all okay because it was in the budget. So on Saturday, we were out of town. You can always tell when we're out of town. If there's any sort of fast food or anything, we were out of town. So taco time, $34. As far as budget is concerned, I took $25 out of fun and miscellaneous, $9 out of food. Smith's, I spent $113. Took $63 out of my food spending and $50 on my prepper pantry. This is the first week of spending after doing the 8 weeks of a $20 budget. So we might have went a little bit overboard. Had gas in my car for $23. I had to buy Mr. Snowgardener a new pair of pants. If you missed it and want to know why I had to buy him a new pair of pants, make sure you head on over to my vlogging channel, Marlene, aka Snowgardener 307, to see what happened. On Sunday and Monday, I had no spends. On Tuesday, I was out of town again. I did go for my massage, $120. I did have this in self-care. Then I bought Mr. Snowgardener and I a membership as well insurance to Dan. This is a scuba dive insurance. So this is for when we're scuba diving because oftentimes your medical insurance will not cover scuba diving accidents, things like that. And for the year for Mr. Snowgardener and I, it's $353 with the membership. Well worth it if we need to. That came out of our travel budget. I got myself a chai tea for $8. There was 2 baristas working, so I gave them $2 tip. That came out of my money. I went to get some stuff at the thrift store. Love it. Spent $3 on books out of my money. And then I ordered a bunch of stuff from Sam's Club. Again, we were not buying all of this stuff from Sam's Club during our $20 a week budget. So I got a bunch of liquid IV. My husband and I both drink liquid IV. My husband does it a lot when he's working. So $80 there. Then we had another Sam's Club order that was snack stuff, coffee, things like that for $159. And then I bought myself some books. I bought myself the Bridgerton series. I'm so excited to get that. $67. I took $17 out of my wallet and I had $50 in my own sinking fund. This is guilt-free money. And then Sam's Club, I realized that I had forgotten a couple things we needed. So $26 there. I always order online and to get free shipping, it's $50. So for this order right here, I used some of my Sam's cash to bring it on down, $26. On Wednesday, another chai tea for me. Thursday, the pets went and got groomed. It was a little bit more expensive than it normally was. I had already written in the amount that I thought it was going to be, but it was $181 for the 3 Yorkies to get groomed. And I think it may have been because our female Yorkie, Athena, had to be shaved down. Her hair had just gotten so matted and everything. And she went to the groomer 6 weeks ago, but they got into the mud and had to have baths and stuff. So $181, chai tea, $10. And I put chai, but it wasn't actually chai tea. It was a peach smoothie. It was delicious. 2 baristas again. So I tipped $2. No spend on Friday. For the month, well, I guess it kind of is for the month. It's the first week of March, $1,254, which is a lot for us. And it's so funny because as I look at this, I'm like, does this really add up to $1,254? It makes me think I made a mistake because it just seems like it's too much. But as we know, every dollar adds up. I always say that for my mortgage, but it also adds up for my spending as well. So let's see. Let's add it up again really quick. Dang it. I was hoping I had made an addition mistake. I did not. So that is our March spending. And now we need to go ahead and grab out our weekly check-in. We are doing 5 weeks for this month. I like to make sure that my weeks are full weeks. So if you look at this sheet right here, you'll see that 2/28 was the first day of the week. And I have got our new cash. I've got my wallet here. So we're going to go ahead and count this out, restuff my wallet for the week coming up, and then do what we're going to do with the money left in my wallet. So let me go ahead and pull this money out here. Let's see what we have got. So in the food category, we have got $28 left over. So that means that we spent $72 on food. And to make this a little bit easier, we're going to go ahead and grab our stack of cash and we're going to restuff as we're going. So we're going to go ahead and put $100 into this category, but we've got $28 left over. And that's going to go to Hawaii. Not every dollar that we save goes to debt, you guys. We love to travel, and that is important to us. So $100. Then we spent $50 out of Prepper Pantry, so there's nothing left there, but we need to go ahead and restuff it. I hope this makes sense for you guys. I did it, I think, a few weeks ago, and it made sense, and then I kind of forgot about it, and I unstuffed and then started all over, and I'm like, work smarter, not harder, Marlene. And then for car, we have got $27 left over. And that means that I spent $23 on gas. You guys saw that. And I am going to go ahead and just roll this over because I plan on making a couple trips this next week. So I'm going to go ahead and add the $50 into it. So we're going to be starting off on the car with $77. Prepper Pantry, I forgot to write, is $50. And then for my money, let's see, what do we have? We've got $53 left over, and I think that that is too much. So I should only have $45 left over. So $45 left over. I spent $54, and I had $11 too much in there with the extra $3. So I'm going to take this $11. That is going to go towards the credit card, which is probably where it's supposed to go. And then pay it forward. We did not spend any money, but let's not forget to grab my 40 for my spending. So $95 for my spending. Pay it forward. We didn't spend anything, so we still have 20. So we're going to roll that over. And then we're going to go ahead and add $10 in. Sometimes my brain gets moving too fast. And I thought I had double checked my own spending, but I did not have it correct. I messed it up somewhere. And I think as I'm looking at my little note that I had right there, it looks like I accidentally added the extra spending onto the fun category instead of onto my spending. Uh-oh, we folded that 10. We folded. Is that a word? Folded? Didn't sound right. Fold. We fold that 10? No, we folded. Sometimes the English language is so hard. So fun and miscellaneous. Where did that money go? I had $25 in fun and miscellaneous. There it is. Phew. I'm like, we didn't spend it all. Fun and miscellaneous has 25. We spent 25. And we're going to go ahead and roll that over. Wow, what a hot mess video. You're welcome, you guys. The good, the bad, the ugly. For the home category, we have got $25 in here. And we're going to go ahead and add another $25. We're going to go ahead and roll that over as well. And roll over. And we added 25 into each of them. So that will give us $50 for next week. And then I do have money to go into the bank. So the only money that we have going anywhere is to Hawaii, $28 to Hawaii. And then this extra $11, I am going to go ahead and put that towards the credit card. If you are brand new to my channel, what I do is I do buy stuff with cash, but like when I get gas and stuff, I don't go in and pay cash. I swipe my rewards credit card, but then I go ahead and move that gas money or car money out of the divider and I put it to the back. I generally have change and everything from doing savings challenges, so that's what I do. But now I want to talk to you guys about budget categories. And that is because somebody requested me to talk about budget categories. I can tell you guys this, that the general advice that you're going to find online for budget categories, like if you were to Google it, they say that 5 to 7 categories is good for beginners who want a high level view. And then they say the next category is like 8 to 12. They say it's balanced and it has enough detail to catch overspending. They say 15 plus categories, great for households managing multiple goals, side hustles, or a larger family. I have a ton of categories. Of course, in my wallet, as you guys just saw, my categories are food, prepper pantry, car, me, pay it forward, miscellaneous and fun, and home. So we have got, what is that? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 categories just right there. But when we looked at my weekly spending, you saw that I have multiple categories because I have self-care as a category. I have travel as a category. I have Sam's Club as a category. So I have got all of my sinking funds as technically different categories in my budget. One thing I can tell you guys is, short and sweet is there is not too many budget categories, but I can tell you this, if you start getting too many, it makes tracking really, really hard. But if you don't have enough, then tracking can be even harder. So one thing that I just made a change on was in the banking categories, as far as our high yield savings accounts, our land tax was held in a sinking fund called our sinking funds. That's my husband and I, meaning household, right? But then we started doing our own escrow. So then I created an escrow account. I decided to move the land tax in with the escrow because there's tax for the house and also insurance for the house to make things a little bit easier to keep track of because our sinking funds have several things inside of it. So I thought if I could move that one category into another category with only 3, it would be easier to track. I always like to have separate categories for things that are larger. So for example, auto insurance is a category in and of itself because it is a large expense. Then of course we have travel, but we also have different things inside of travel. So we've got travel and we've got Australia right now. So we technically have 2 travel accounts. So categories, I think you just really have to make it work for you. And they're going to change. Mine are always changing, just like I said. Always, making sure that I've got ways that I can keep track. And like I said, you don't want to have so many categories that you get frustrated and you stop trying to track your expenses because it takes too long. But on the flip side, you don't want to not have enough because then, of course, you might not be able to keep track of things proficiently. All right, let's go ahead and do some Happy Mail. And we are going to go ahead and do just a couple savings challenges because I want to make a payment to the debt. But my camera is low, so I'm going to go ahead and charge my phone and we're going to come back for the Happy Mail. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and open up our Happy Mail. This first one I know, or I believe, is a Christmas card from my friend Janice out of Canada. Now, it does have on the back, it has some pictures of her and her family, so I'm not going to show that. But she does have pictures of her bird and pictures of a rabbit. So thank you so much to Janice for the Christmas card. And then we have got some membership stuff. So this is from Danny at Craft Co Budgets. So let's take a seat. We're not taking a seat anywhere. Let's take a look and see what we've got for our membership challenges this month. Let's take a look. And of course, we've got the little thank you right here for being a member. And how cute is this? Oh, these are sticker challenges. How cute are those little goth girls? That is so cute. A $50 challenge there. And then we do have a scratch off here, a save $40. It says butterflies in peaceful flight, whispers carried on the light. With each flutter, hope is born. New beginnings with the dawn. In their dance, we find our way. Courage leads us through the day. Like a butterfly, be free, trust in life, and let it be. I was probably reading that too fast. Very cute. These are awesome, Danny. Absolutely love that. You guys, if you're interested in those, make sure you go check out Craft Co Budgets. And then we have got another membership freebie, and this is from Champagne at Champagne's Corner. What do we have here? Let's take a look. Looks like we've got some... Are these dashboards? Is this an envelope? What do we have? A challenge inside of the envelope? Oh, that's so cute. It is, in fact, an envelope. Awesome. Love it. Awesome sauce. And then we've got these few scratch-offs that go inside of it. These two. How cute are those? And that is Champagne's Corner, you guys. So make sure if you guys are interested in something like that, you go check that out. And then we have got Candy at Stuff and Budget, another membership. And we have got my February freebie. I always let her surprise me with my freebie, whatever she wants to give me. I will let you guys know that because my business is not making as much money, I have decided to downgrade. Now, it was really hard trying to decide which ones to keep and which ones to let go. I ended up canceling 4 memberships and I kept 3. And so this one's cute. Coins or clovers. Love that. From Candy at Stuff and Budget. So it was really hard, and I messaged the people that I've been a member with, and I've been a member with them for a very, very long time. And so unfortunately, some of these you guys aren't going to see again, because for right now, I am no longer one of their members. Well, I am until it expires. It won't expire until later in the month, end of the month. And this one right here is from Ellie on Earth. She always has the cutest challenges. And this one said, it says, these funky bunnies have sold my heart. I hope they've got yours too. Let's have a wild fun saving with these bunnies along with a new group play. Look at how cute. Look at these bunnies. Love it, love it, love it. So fun and cute. All right, so that is my Happy Mail. More savings challenges and a Christmas card. We are going to go ahead and play just a few games. We've got $60. That's what we've got, you guys. We're going to go ahead and do Shut the Box doubles. I've got a doubles bet that we're going to play, and we've got an oldie but a goodie in Georgette right there. So let's go ahead and grab our dice. It looks like the last time I played, I forgot to color in the purple that we paid for. So let's go ahead and color these in first. And we're actually going to use purple. I've just been rotating on each page just to make it a little bit more cohesive, I guess you could say. And we're going to go ahead and play this rendition, this twist that I've created. This is a doubles twist. If we roll a double, we'll save that denomination. So if I roll snake eyes, then I'll save an extra $1 and put it over here. So let's see what we get. So we've got 9, off to a great start. So we want to say no whammies, big bucks, big bucks. We've got a 4. And I think that we're going to play both of these games that are left. And you guys, why do I pronounce both? It cracks me up. Somebody made me aware of it years ago, and I catch myself putting an L in there, even though there isn't. How do you guys say that word? Do you say both, like you're supposed to, or do you say both, like me? Let me know. All right, you guys, we've got an 8, 6, and a 2. So we've got a 7 and a 1 left, as long as I've actually been adding my numbers up right. So let's see what we get. We got a 7. So we've got a 1 left, you guys. If we shut the box, that is $25. Let's see. And we got a 6. So we did not, but we did roll double 2s. Right? Is that what I remember? So we rolled doubles in the 2 because that was the 4. That's the only double I remember, you guys. Let me know if I messed up. So $3 for that round. And we need the green out. And let's go ahead and see if we can shut the box this time. $25. And I'll try to pay better attention to what I actually roll. Okay, a 5. No doubles there. And it's just like something, I've been playing this game forever. And I've never kept track of doubles before. So it's just hard for me to keep track of, but I thought it could be a fun way to earn or save extra money. Oh, there's doubles right there, so that's a 1. But I forgot to say no whammies, you guys. I forgot to say no whammies. We need some big numbers. So no whammies, big bucks, big bucks. A 12. All right, that helps a lot. 9 and 3. And that is a 6 for doubles. Look at me. I'm paying attention this time, you guys. Oh, and a 5. Oh, no. We better get the calculator out for this one, you guys. So we have got 6 plus 7 plus 8. So that's 21. And we rolled doubles for another 7. So $28 here. So $31. So 25, 6, 7, and 8. And I forgot to grab my little sticky notes so that when we add this into my binder, that we can keep track of what game we saved what. So I've got this right here. So shut the box was $31. So just about half of our money is gone. And I'm not going to color those in, you guys, because I don't save these. These actually just go in the trash. I know some people save them, but my brain just can't process that. All right, you guys. So this is a brand new game that I created, and it's called Doubles Bet. Let me explain to you guys how it works. I'm explaining to you, but I'm also explaining to me to remind myself. So it says place a bet on how many doubles you can roll in 1 minute for each die. For example, I bet I would roll 2 sets of doubles for 1 in 1 minute. So I write a 2 in my bet. I roll for 1 minute and I only rolled 1 set of doubles. Thus, I lost my bet. I would save the amount listed below for a loss. If I win, I would save the amount listed below for a win. There are 18 games on this challenge and 18 chances to win. So I think for a win, it is going to be $5. For a lose or a loss, I am going to say $10. So we need my timer, which I have got right here. It is always set to 10 minutes. So let me see. To clear it, I have to hold them both. Okay, 1 minute. All right, so we are going to roll. So we're our bet right here. I don't want to do ones. I want to do 3. So in 1 minute, I bet that I can roll 2 sets of 3s. Are you guys ready for this? All right, let's start rolling. So we're looking for double 3s. Oh, of course we had double 2s, double 4s, a 3 and a 4, a 3 and a 1, a 6 and a 2, double 5s, a 3 and a 1. Come on, 3s. Double 2s. Oh, we should have picked 2s. 6 and a 2, 1 and a 3, an 11, a 6. Double 2s again. Double 2s are where it's at with these dice. Can we roll any double 3s is the question, because we haven't gotten one yet. So just a fun way. Ooh, there's 1. Okay, so we've got 1. Let's see. Can we get another one? Just a fun way to save money and spend 1 minute rolling dice and placing a bet. So we've got 1 set of doubles for 3s. And can we get another one? 3 and a 5. So close. 5 and a 6. 3 and a 4. 2 and a 3. Oh no, you guys, I don't think we're going to make it. Oh no, oh no. 3, come on, double 3s. All right, so we only got 1. So we lose, and that means that we have to pay $10. What do you guys think about that one? It's not something that's going to go really fast, and it's just something for fun. So $10 there. All right, let's go ahead and go to a scratch off to finish up today's video. We have got Spring Fun here with Georgette, and this is a $50 challenge. As a reminder, if you're brand new to my channel, this artwork of Georgette and Fred Jr. is 100% original. It's not AI. It's not anything. My sister-in-law creates that. So we're going to go ahead and scratch this one right here. Sorry, you guys, I'm getting all choked up. Probably choking on my own spit. And there is Fred Jr. And the way to tell how old the artwork is when Fred Jr. was first designed by my sister-in-law, he didn't have eyeballs. So this is an oldie but a goodie because Fred doesn't have eyeballs. He does not. Now we've got a coloring challenge on the back. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 left. So we're going to go ahead and color. I grabbed out the permanent markers. You can use whatever markers you want. This is a laminated challenge. We're going to go ahead and stick with some raindrops first. And we're going to go ahead and color all of the raindrops. So $1 for each set. So let's go ahead and color these. So that will be $5. So 5. Let's grab that 5. Now I'm back here coughing. You guys know how it is. Once you start coughing, it's hard to stop. Now let's color some bees, shall we? We've got a yellow. And the bees are how much? 3. So let's color 1 bee. 1, 2, and 3. So I've got the yellow. We're just going to do a yellow body. Okay, let's do one more bee. 1, 2, and 3. And then what do we have left? We've got $3 left. It looks like we've got to color a bee. That's our only choice, right? Because I've already colored in all of the water. I don't know why all of the rain. So $3 there. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and $19 for our spring challenge. And we will get some more of this colored in future savings. So 50 from the front, 35 from the back. So we've got $60 going towards our mortgage today. I want to thank you guys for joining me this Friday. And I want to encourage you to make sure that you go check out my other 2 channels, which are Snow Gardener 307 and Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. And I also would greatly appreciate it if you guys haven't subscribed yet and you're all the way to the end. What the heck are you waiting for? I'm trying to reach that 7,000. We've been sitting at 6,800 forever. It feels like months and months. And also, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing this video, making a comment down below, liking the video, it really helps my YouTube algorithm. And boy, it could use some help today. All right, you guys, until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.